Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for sign of Leo, and keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Leo. If you'd like a personal reading, it's going to be the first link in the description down below. Repeat that, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. You also find a bunch of other things there in the description. You can find my Etsy shop, which has my tarot and my oracle cards on there. A bunch of things there on my Etsy shop in the description down below. Alright, just have to go check that out. Go ahead and go buy something. Really appreciate that. You can also find my shirt store, my website, different social media platforms I'm on, as well as Patreon. All that's in the description down below. If you'd like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. I do appreciate donations here. So, Leo, let's see what Spirit has in store for yourself. Number 5 with Septet. Oh. This ain't good. We have number 2 with the Pep. Number 3 with Seth. Leo! Oh my god. Leo. Number 5 with Amet. So you have these spirits around you, okay? Let me explain something to you, okay? These 3 right here are not ones that you want to be connecting with. Okay? You have one being that of a demon, the other ones just aren't that good, okay? This one's fine. Alright, but the one that you would want to be connecting with to remove these 3 right there. Because these 3 are there. No. Alright? Just no. No, no, no. One that you'd be wanting to connect with to remove these spirits, right, would be Sekhmet. Alright, she annihilates the wicked. So connect with this goddess right here, Leo. I've never seen these come out all like this at once. This is not good. Alright, Leo. So connect with this goddess here. You can write down on a piece of paper, remove these beings. This one right here. So remove Epep, Seth, and Amet from your life. Alright? Write down remove and then burn it. Alright? Give it to the Sekhmet here to remove that. Because that's not something. No. However, we are going to read the first card. Het. So this is Star Sept, or Sirius, also Black Auset. Auset was the greatest of all goddesses of Egypt, from the very early dynasties to a late period of Egypt's history. From her native land, the worship of Auset spread to Greece and Italy, where magnificent temples were raised in her honor. Isis is the Latin version of her name. In the Book of Doors, we have 2 images of this universal netter. One is Septet, Black Auset, the cosmic goddess. The other one is Auset in her terrestrial form, the mother of Horus and the lover of Osiris. The cosmic Auset was identified by the ancient Egyptians as the star Sirius, brilliant herald of the new year, when it rose to the eastern horizon with the sun to mark the annual flooding of the Nile. Bringing life and fertility to the land, the principle of creation is embodied in Auset, but more subtle as than the male gods of creation such as Atum, Shu, and Geb. Like the double star Sirius, Auset contains polarities within herself. She is both male and female, passive and dynamic, and is a point from where the creative principle comes. She is the source. Auset is Shakti, the cosmic energy, which is the essence of life itself, not just the temporary animation of our bodies, but the life energy that existed before birth and exists after death. Without Auset, without the power to conceive and transmute, there can be no life. It says, as the great Shakti, she was the personification of the great feminine creative power, which conceived and brought forth every living creature and thing from the gods in heaven to man on earth, an insect on the ground. What she brought forth she protected and cared for, and fed and nourished, and she employed her life using her power graciously and successfully, not only creating new beings, but also restoring those that were dead. It says Auset expresses full range of existence, from her enchanting stellar beauty to the embodiment on earth as lover, magician, and mother. Within Black Osset are contained all the mysteries, the mystery of life and death, mystery of the cosmos and with its far-flung constellations in the central sun, which vivifies our solar system. As the source of all being, each and every principle may be found in her. In this image, Osset is black like the blackness of the primordial of Africa, the hidden womb of creation. Human creation, it says. The hieroglyph of Osset includes the throne, the seat, and the power. The proportions of her throne, which is a square stone, represents regeneration and her power of ruling over the earth. Her symbol has been the star Sirius. And from this sun beyond the sun, she brings her energy down to earth, linking the celestial with the terrestrial. This cosmic energy embodied in Osset is also represented by a snake, the fire serpent, an endlessly spiraling energy that links Osset directly to her mother Nut, who sometimes bears the head of a serpent. So the 8 primordials, when Nut became pregnant, the sun was angry at her and said, "Your children cannot be born on any day of the year." So Thoth, always Osset's loyal ally, devised a game to play with Ra and won 5 days in which the children of Nut can be born. Osset was born on the 4th day, the lucky day, said to be a beautiful festival of heaven and earth. When Osset was born in the form of a dark-skinned child, Nut exclaimed, "I have become thy mother." And this is the origin of the name Est, or Osset. The 5 days that Thoth won were known as the Agamemnon days, and were an interesting part of the Egyptian calendar. Since the rising of Sirius was celebrated as the rebirth of the goddess herself, after 70 days spent in the Duat, where she was hidden from visible sight, huge temples were erected in her honor, such as the Temple of Osset at Dendera. And the great isles were aligned toward the precious place on the horizon, where the star would reappear. Since the rites of Black Osset were the most sacred of all Naturo, it was in her name that the highest magic was performed, the Dark Mystery, or Black Rite. A rite performed only for those who were judged worthy of it after long prohibition in lower degrees, something of a far more sacred, far more sacred character, apparently, than the instruction in the mysteries connected in light. Bearing in mind the connection, through her mother Nut, of Osset with the 8 primordials who existed in darkness before creation, and the serpent associated with the female primordials, find a strong similarity in this black rite, hidden from the profane and the static worship of the Shakti and the sacred tantric rituals of India and Tibet. It says, a revelation, penetration into the hidden nature of existence, occult knowledge. Alright, so this is the goddess that you're connecting with. Alright, and you need to connect with this one here, Sekhmet. Remove these 3. Okay, Leo. But it feels like you're I think this is becoming known to you. Alright? Maybe this was hidden and you're finding it out. Anyways. I'm also playing some meditation music for Sekhmet here on YouTube, I think. So let's get some runes, some charms for yourself. Alright, so we have Libra. Maybe you have those placements or one around you. And what I also see from my perspective is Sagittarius. Alright, so maybe you have Sagittarius placements, or like I said, one around you. You have a Libra Sagittarius around you, or whatever. We have Anubis. We have this Dragon Moon Star that you're connecting to, Leo. It's a connection to Kuan Yin. Then we have Horus. We have Bastet. We have these 2 dragon lovers, one being fire, one being water, Leo. Alright? So, that's all I have for you. We have it's a gateway. So that's all I have for you. Like I said, first link in the description down below for a personal reading. Also go to my Etsy shop, go in there, go buy something. Really appreciate that. If you want to see more content, don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.